All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry I missed the first slide. That's a picture that explains how we all run this thing I call battle of race. People doing things they get frustrated in. They continue doing it. They don't know how to stop. This is Robert is my best-selling author of The Rich and the Poor Dad. That book has been transforming lives all around the world, which I recommend you all try and get a copy of that book. It teaches you how the poor and the rich thinks with their mindset. Okay, they might not be poor physically, but inside their mind, they are poor. That is what that book explains about. So Robert has given us this cash flow program I'm going to be sharing with today. This is the way that we earn money. In anything you see yourself doing today, we all fit into one of these boxes. Either you are in the employee section, the self-employed section, the business owner section, or the investor section. In any way you find yourself today, that brings money to you on a daily basis must be one of these boxes, okay? Just like I tell people that none of them is bad. You're on the right, you're on the left, it's not, but there's a little thing in between. That's the difference between the two of them, okay? The ones on the left-hand side, they work for money. They are the perfect example of the picture I showed you first when I start presenting. They circle round and round in this thing called work. I'm not gonna say it's bad, it's not bad, it's okay, because that's where you find yourself. Okay, but one bad thing with this one on the left-hand side is that if anything happens to that job, everything around them shuts. All their livelihood, everything stops, because why? No more job. That's the difference. And the ones on the right-hand side, they are the ones that create jobs. They have streams of ways that brings money to them. They have streams of incomes. Some might be big, some might be small. That is the area I want to bring you guys to tonight, okay? Navigating from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, where you can be able to create your business for yourself and then become an investor too, doing things that make you laugh and gives you joy, okay? What am I bringing to you? It's Omegapro. Somebody will ask, what is Omegapro? Omegapro is a multi-industry company that specializes in forest, not only forest now, and commodity trading, okay? That is what the company practically does at the moment. Forest and commodity trading. For those in the house, I want to know what is forest. Forest is you exchanging one currency to another currency. You are doing forest. When you are traveling from where you are to a different country, you do forest because you exchange the country's currency. When countries intertrade with other countries too, they do forest. So on a daily basis, we all partake in this forest market. And the forest is the largest market in the world today, nothing to compare with forest. Over 6.6 trillion trades on a daily basis in forest. So this company has made it very easy for us, for every one of us to partake and start benefiting from this big market. Okay, what is the aim of Omegapro? Their aim is to become the largest trading platform ever existed. As I talk of today, that Omegapro, for me today, they have become the largest trading community that's ever existing today. Because why? They have been doing things we've not seen before. Okay. Our clients, as I speak of today, we are close to 1 million members in Omegapro. This slide you're seeing here was done in March 2021. So this is our old slide. Sorry for that, okay? We're going to be upgrading very soon because practically what you're seeing here, we've gone past all this you're seeing here, okay? That's to tell you how good Omegapro is. Who are the heads behind Omegapro? Thank you very much for meeting that person, okay? Thank you very much. These are the 3 co-founders of Omegapro. These are the brains behind Omegapro. These are the heads carrying Omegapro. These 3 gentlemen you see here, they have done very well for themselves and for the world. The one at the top is our CEO, Andreas Zakas. Andreas is from Sweden. Andreas is a banker by profession. Andreas has done very, very well in the banking industry. This guy knows how money works. He has headed so many banks all around the world. And the one further to my right-hand side there is Dila Wasim. Dila is from Germany, a sports guru, retired from the sports industry and became a network marketer. Dila has done very well by growing so many companies, helping them to navigate from the analog way of advertisement to this new digital way of advertisement. Why the one further to my right, my left down is Mike Sin. Mike Sin is an American, a motivational speaker. Mike Sin has grown so many billionaires and millionaires all around the world. He teaches people how to grow their money from 0 to 8, 9, digit incomes all around the world. Mike Senior for himself has his own hedge funds that delivers to him over $250 million annually. He has his clothing line. So these three men you see here, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new, please check them out and find out the kind of people these men are. They are the ones carrying Omegapro in their shoulders, okay? They say when you are following a leader, follow the good ones. These are the good ones. A group of companies. Just like I said before that Omegapro is a group of companies. These are the companies behind Omegapro. The first one on the left-hand side there, you see, is the community. That is where me and you fits in, because why? Omegapro is a community building company. They encourage communities. They are big, growing a very big, very large community all around the world. And their office is Omega World Limited, British Virgin Islands. The other one is our brokers. We have different traders all around the world. Who are these our brokers? Omegapro Limited, St. Vincent and the Grenadines is where they are located. The third one is our expert traders. Omegapro have their own groom traders that they use for themselves, for the company, for themselves, which is Neto Trade. That is what does the magic for Omegapro in Hong Kong. The next one you see, the fourth one is our bank, OMP Money Bank. For those new on this call today, I say today is a good day because why? This our bank has been officially launched, and the members of Omegapro are top leaders. They have all gotten their link to be able to create their own accounts and then have their MasterCard. So if you are new on this call, I say you came at the right time, because why? We have been waiting for this bank to start getting our cards. So this time is the right time for everybody, because why? We're all going to be having our cards very, very soon, okay? And the fourth one there is our Omegapro exchange in Singapore. This Omegapro exchange is linked to this bank, which I'm going to talk more as I go along, you know? And please don't forget, if you have any question, please write them down on the chat box, or write it down on your piece of paper, and when I finish, you can be able to go through the questions. Our offices, just like somebody will say that Omegapro, this Omegapro you're talking about, where are they from? Omegapro has offices all around the world. They have in BVI, British Virgin Islands. They have in London, that's where the bank is. Dubai is our head of customer service. That is where every inquiry in Omegapro about Omegapro is dealt with. Every concern, that is where, and even this our Dubai office, two of our co-founders, they are presently at this office in Dubai, 24/7, okay? And in Singapore and in Hong Kong. These are just some of our group of companies in Omegapro. How does it work? Somebody want to know, Mr. Henry, we're talking about this company. How does it work? I tell people that if you are new on this call hearing me tonight, you've done the first thing for yourself by coming to this call to know what it's all about. After hearing about this company today, the next thing for you to do is to go back to the person that invited you to this call, tell them to get you started by creating an account for you. You pick the license that you want to start this journey with. Any license you want to start the business with, you pick the license and then pay for that license. From there, your job is done. They will take it to the brokerage. Brokerage will take it from there. And after 7 days of creating your account, you start making money on autopilot. You are sleeping, you are making money. You are awake, you are making money. Anything you do, you are making money. That is how fun Omegapro is, ladies and gentlemen. So the first thing for you to do, you've been on this call. Second thing is to go back to the person that invited you. Tell them to get you started. Pick your license and pay for your license. That is it. By the 8th day, you start enjoying money. When you are sleeping, you're making money. That is how good this amazing platform is, ladies and gentlemen. Our roadmap. Omegapro has made it so very easy by telling us where they are and where they're taking us to. That is why they have given us this 5 years roadmap. By the year 2018, that was when this company was born. At that time the company was born, it wasn't open to anybody. Because why? The 3 co-founders want to make sure the system works. They want to make sure they are able to see and trade with their own money to see how it works. So 2018, they did it for themselves and see that everything is working accordingly. They were making profits. By the year 2019, that was when it was open to the public. It was open to the Indian market, the African market, and the Latin American market. As I speak of you today, about Omegapro, we are in over 150 countries of the world today. That's to tell you how amazing Omegapro has gone. And by the year 2020, the market was open to the European market and the Asian market. That same 2020, crypto Omegapro became an institutional trading platform, meaning they've taken away the middleman. All those commissions that was paid to the minimum before wasn't anymore, because why? They do things for themselves now and make sure they're able to give more to all our investors. And that's in 2020, global events. That is where they recognized all their members that have been doing very well, put them together and give them incentives, give them so many things, okay? That same 2022, crypto was launched. This crypto was what Omegapro was doing before, but I think about for a couple of days now, they've stopped. Reason being because why? They want to make sure they don't want to risk or endanger anybody's money. With the global leaders of the world today, they are trying to be in control of this crypto. So Omegapro being who they are, people would, they have credible records. They don't want to dent their records. That is why they put you on hold for the moment. So at the moment, Omegapro does not trade on crypto at the moment. It has been replaced with commodity trading at the moment, okay? And by 2021, this our bank was launched in the UK here. So up to today, this bank is something that we've not seen before in the world. It's something new, which I'm going to talk more as I go along, okay? And our crypto exchange was launched too. That's in this 2021 too, just like I said before that they put you on hold for now. Our global event will be happening next month. That is where in Turkey, where they're going to be recognizing officially all their members that have won so many incentives in Omegapro, which I'm going to talk more as I go along too, okay? Region of 1 million member, as I talk of you today, we're close to 1 million members. So this 1 million, we're going to be topping, we're doing more than 1 million before the end of this year anyway. And we're having new financial products that will be coming up. By the year 2022, Omegapro, we're going to be launching a new one. This one is related to real estate and smart contracts, where our members will be able to have properties. You can be in the UK here, have property in Dubai, have property in different places. Omegapro is bringing that, which we've never seen before, an online platform that's linking the real estate into their system. I personally have not seen it before, so it's only in Omegapro here. Ladies and gentlemen, if it's your first day in this call today, know that that thing you're looking for, you've gotten it, because Omegapro has it all in one basket, okay? So anything you're looking for that will make you successful in life, Omegapro has everything in one basket. By the year 2022 too, we are hoping to be having over 3 million members that will be partnering with us. And our hedge fund will be released in America, where the American members and the Canadian members are able to officially embark on Omegapro 100%. And by the year 2023, we are hoping Omegapro is going to be listed to the Frankfurt Stock Exchange. For them to be listed in the Frankfurt Stock Exchange, ladies and gentlemen, if you are an investor with Omegapro, by 2023, anything that happens to the European markets, we all are going to be partaking from it. As the European market is going up, we'll all be making money on Omegapro, ladies and gentlemen. Should in case you don't know, this one is very, very huge. It's big, okay? And we are hoping to have over 2 million members that will be partnering with this our bank. I will talk more on this bank as I go along, okay? So this is our 5 years roadmap, just for them to tell you, they know where they are and they know where they're taking all the investors to. Our traders, who are traders? Omegapro have different regulated traders all around the world. We have in the UK here, we have in Australia, we have in Miami, we have in Hong Kong. Why do we have different traders all around the world? Just to make sure we're able to deliver our promises to all our investors. That's the reason why we have different traders all around the world that will don't go wrong. No matter what happens, we're able to deliver to our investors. And all these traders have their own unique ways of trading. They trade on what is called a high probability. High probability trade is the lowest risk trade. Why do they do that? Just to make sure that no matter what happens in the market, they are able to deliver returns. And they have people that they've trained that monitor the system for them to 24 hours around the clock, just to make sure they don't go wrong. Why trader choose Omegapro? This section here, I take it personally. Why am I here in Omegapro? There's so many platforms. Why Omegapro? I personally say Omegapro because why? The things I've seen in Omegapro here, I have not seen in other platforms. Transparency for me in Omegapro is number one. And the leaders behind Omegapro too, they are people that I can reach out to. They are very humble to earth that you can communicate with them, have a chat with them. They listen to you. And secondly too, the customer service in Omegapro here, they are different things, ladies and gentlemen, because why? Once you put any complaint up to Omegapro within a few minutes, they're going to get back to you. Okay, and apart from that, the company have what is called no hidden fee. No hidden fee means they don't just come and take money from you without you knowing what the money is for. They don't do that in Omegapro here. And they have a risk management. This risk management department helps them to minimize the losses, because in forest, money always goes up, currency goes up and down, so nobody controls that. So that's why they have this risk management to help them to minimize those losses. Okay, and artificial intelligence that helps them to control the system too, to know how the market is going. And daily trading outputs. This daily trading output is percentage the company gives you on a daily basis on your investments. Since I've been with Omegapro, they have never defaulted for one day. I've not had anybody that complained Omegapro didn't pay me today, I didn't get my money today. Okay, even a friend of mine that came to Omegapro last month, he called me that, oh, I think I'm missing payment. As Omegapro don't miss payments. Before the next morning, the guy called me, oh, Peter, what you said is right. So all the money is there in Omega. I say, oh, that's Omegapro for you. They don't default in payments. They always keep to their words. If they say one, they'll give you that one. That's Omegapro for you. So those are the reasons why I personally come to Omegapro here. Okay. This is our licenses. These are the money that you can use to start Omegapro on your own. Omegapro has made it so very, very easy for everybody. No matter your level in life, you're able to partake and come and get your own share in this big market. So the licenses here are no matter your level, if you are high earners, there's something for you. Middle class earners, there's something for you. For the top earners in life too, there's something for you in Omegapro here. So these are licenses: $100, $500, $1,000, $3,000, $5,000, $8,000, $10,000, up to $50,000 package. And that goes more than that. In investment in Omegapro, you can invest any amount you want to invest, 1 billion, 20 billion, it's up to you any amount. There's no capping on how much you can invest in Omegapro. Okay, I'm going to talk more. And all these licenses you see here, they all have $29 activation fee. That $29 is to activate your account. Omegapro does not treat that $29. Okay, which I'm going to show you the invoices in Omegapro here that you can't see $29 attached to them, because why? What the company takes from you is what you're seeing here. That's what they trade for you with. Okay. And then what do you get on your investment in Omegapro? Omegapro gives everybody, no matter how much you're putting in, 0.45%. They made it equal for everybody. Okay. Nothing like you're making more and making less. No, Omegapro gives everybody what is called flat rate. The difference you're going to be seeing in your own account is how much you start a business with. Just like what you're seeing here. For those that start with $100, we'll be getting 45 cents a day. Yeah, 0.45%. Okay, for one day. That's just on the first day. Those $500 package will get $2.25. $1,000 will get $4.50. $3,000 package will get $13.50. So this is how the money varies. So all depends on how much you're starting with, determines how much you're going to be seeing in your account. And these figures you see just for one day. By the next day, you're going to be getting more, which I'm going to show you. Okay. After your investment in Omegapro, what do you get? Omegapro promised to triple your money for you in 16 months. Any amount you're putting in 16 months, that is a contract duration time in Omegapro here, your licenses. They have 16 months contract duration time with it. But the company has made it so possible that you can even get 300% even before the 16 months. That is why at the bottom there it says on or before 16 months. This on or before means we have two classes of people that invest in Omegapro. I'm going to explain the first and the second. Okay, let me start for the first. These first ones are the ones that we get 300%. Because your investment in Omegapro here, the company has made it so very easy for everybody that if you invest with us, should in case you want to be taking your profits, even on a daily basis, you're allowed to do that. On a weekly basis, you're allowed to do that. On a monthly basis, you're allowed to do that. But should in case you don't withdraw your percentages, meaning you're going to get 300% before that 16 months. So your 14 months of your investment, you're going to be going home with 300%. Those are the first class. Why the second class of people that invest in Omegapro here are people that's the category I myself fit into. Because why? I cash out 10% every month of my investment here in Omegapro. So for people like me, we are going to get from the first month to the end of the contract time, which is just 16 months. In profit, how much are we going to be getting? We're going to be getting 60% profit plus any amount we start the business with. So altogether, we are going to be going home, which is 160%. Okay? So 100 is your money that you start the business with, and 60 is your profit. And for those people that don't take their 10%, they are going to be getting 300% in 14 months. So those are the two classes for people that invest in Omegapro here. I hope I'm clear with that, okay? And apart from that too, we have this 5 years plan. This 5 years plan, I personally recommend it for everybody. I don't know your targets in life. I don't know your goals. I don't know what you're praying for. But with this plan here for 5 years, I believe you're able to meet up those goals. Let's assume you want to put money for your children's education. You want to send them to good school. Or you want to treat yourself. You want to buy a fancy car like what you're seeing in my bag there. Okay, with this plan, you can do that. You want to travel around the world, you can do that. You want to buy a mortgage, you want to build your house. With this 5 years plan, you're able to do that. Let's assume you take this $5,000 package to do this plan here. The first $5,000 you're going to be putting in that first year will give you $15,000. The second year, that $15,000 will give you $45,000. By the third year, the $45,000 will be giving you $135,000. By the fourth year, the $135,000 will be giving you $405,000. By the fifth year, that $405,000 will be giving you $1,215,000, ladies and gentlemen. Meaning, if you start this plan here with $5,000 package, for 5 years, you're going to be having over $1 million. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what you're looking for in life, but with $1.something million in life, I think you are set for good. Okay, so in any plan, I tell people that feel comfortable to start this plan with any amount you are able to start with. A friend of mine called me and asked me that he want to do $1,000 with it, and I should check it for him. When I check it for him for $1,000 for this 5 years plan, he's going to be having $250,000 for 5 years, ladies and gentlemen, for just $1,000 package. Okay, so guys, please, any amounts you feel comfortable starting with this 5 years plan, I personally recommend it for everybody. Okay, it's very good. You're not going to regret it. Our bank. This bank is something new to the world, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this our bank here is a bank that we've never seen before. Even me, myself, I'm still wrapping my head around it. Because why? Me and my family here in the UK, when we are traveling, we have different cards we use for different places we go to. But with this Omegapro card, meaning with this one card, you are able to trip around the world with just this one card. Any country you get into, put the card into your cash machine, it's going to give you the country's currency. So with this card, all this booty change, all this looking for a bank to go and change your money in the bank. With this Omegapro card, you don't do that. Because why? This card allows you to take your money in any country you are to the country's currency. Ladies and gentlemen, it's something new to the world. Okay, but one bad thing with this card you're seeing here to at this bank, the bad thing is that if you are not a member of Omegapro, you can partake in it. So for you to partake, you must be a registered member of Omegapro. Okay, and this bank are regulated by the FCA, Financial Conduct Authority here in the UK. They regulate this bank. That is one thing I tell people, that for the UK government to give them authority to operate a bank in their soil here in the UK land here means they've done true diligent check on them to make sure the company is good to go and they have a long time go. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're hearing me for the first time, at least with this FCA regulating this bank, it's one thing good for every one of us. Okay, know that no matter what happens, at least this one is secure for you. That's one thing I will tell you. But remember what I said, for you to partake in this bank, you must be a member of Omegapro. So should in case you're not there yet, please, ladies and gentlemen, do yourself good today and start Omegapro, okay, please, because of this bank. And one good thing too, this exchange will be linking to this bank, meaning if you have a Bitcoin account, you can use this Omegapro card here to convert that Bitcoin currency that you have into your fiat currency for your country. Meaning, ladies and gentlemen, to be frank with you, I have not seen this before, where you can be able to change your Bitcoin currency into your local currency from your country that you are. I've never seen it before. Normally, what I know that if you want to change Bitcoin, you have other platforms, other third party that you go to change your money from. They will cut the money and take percentage. With this Omegapro, they have linked the bank to the exchange. They're meaning you can change your Bitcoin currencies, Ethereum, to your normal currency, ladies and gentlemen. This is something new to the world. With all my experience in the online world, I've not seen it before. Only in Omegapro. Ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to tell you guys that Omegapro is sweet. Okay, Omegapro really sweet. So please, if you're not in yet, try and start as soon as possible, please. Okay, so you don't lose out. There is no other company I can talk of today, if not Omegapro. I have seen proofs. Me, myself, I'm a living testimony in Omegapro here. So please, take my word for it, okay? If you're looking for a good company that you can put your money and go to bed and sleep with your 2 eyes closed, know you're secured. Omegapro, that company you're looking for, ladies and gentlemen, please. And secondly, What do you get on your investment in Omegapro? This is what the company promises you. Daily trading outputs, the percentage the company gives you on a daily basis for your investments. Daily withdrawals means you can withdraw it, just like I said before, you can withdraw your money at even from the first day you start trading Omegapro. You can be withdrawing your money, okay, your profits. That is how good the company is. And the compound, they can go to 30% compound, even up to 300% profit compounding. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you want to cancel an Omegapro, I recommend you cancel before your 18 months, because by the 18th month, automatically, you've gotten 100% compounding profits. And you can't be able to cancel where you've exceeded 100%. So in case you want to cancel before the 100% compounding, or else you can't be able to cancel anymore. And secondly, too, I have never seen anybody that cancelled Omegapro here before, to be frank with you. When you're making money every day without doing anything, why do you want to cancel it? But in case you want to cancel too, you're allowed to do that. They will charge you 30% cancellation fee from your initial capital and from your compounding profit too, okay? So in all and all, you're still on the good side. Means of, guys, I would have said I'm not going to talk much about this one now, because why? This our card that I've gotten out now has covered this particular section for me, but I'm still going to talk about it anyway, okay? In case you are new. These are the methods which we use to get our money at the moment and to activate our licenses. The one on the left-hand side here is a Bitcoin and Ethereum, which you can use to activate your package too. And the one on my right-hand side is a wallet. Inside this wallet, we have 3 different wallets there. The compounding wallet, the e-wallet, and deposit wallet. That is where you can get your money out and the way you can activate your packages too. But now that our card is out, automatically, within maybe the next month now, this one will not be using it anymore, because you can use your MasterCard and then activate your license and get your money from anywhere in the world. That is one good news, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. All right, section number 2. The first one I finished now is just you investing your money. You don't do anything. You make money every day, every night, you're making money. This section number 2 I'm about to go into now is optional. Omegapro, they didn't force you to go into this journey here, ladies and gentlemen. In case you don't want to embark on this second section I want to go into, don't bother yourself, okay? Just invest your money, get 100%, or you get 160%. But in case you want to come to this section I want to go into now, ladies and gentlemen, to be frank with you, this is where the money is. I call myself an investor. That's why I don't want to call myself an investor anymore. Because even though the whole money I put in Omegapro here, some people are getting that money for just one day in Omegapro. In this section I want to go into now. So please, if you know you really want to make more in Omegapro here, because this one I want to talk about now, you can be making even 20 times of how much you're putting in Omegapro in a week, ladies and gentlemen. And what you are seeing here, you see this one is different from the one I showed you before, the licenses. This one has capping. What this capping means is the maximum you can get in a week.
2 minutes to 10.
Can somebody please help me, please, okay?
Yes.
Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So this section, ladies and gentlemen, this capping you're seeing here, see the one I showed you before, the warrant capping there. That is just your normal investment money, okay? This section has a capping. This capping means the maximum that you can be getting every week. This one I'm about to go into now, you are paid every week on this one here. So every license you have, there's a capping attached to that license. $100 is $500 you can get for the week, okay? Why $5,000, $1,000, $500 you can get in a week. $500 is $2,500. So each of the licenses you're going to be having on this section here has a capping. That capping means the maximum that you can get in a week, okay? But remember, this section here, Omegapro did not force you to do this section here. So in case you don't want to tell anybody about Omegapro, don't worry yourself. Just invest your money and get your 300% or 160%. But in case you want more, this section here, I recommend it. Omegapro compensates you from telling people about the company. Most people, that when they come to invest, tell them, they say, no, I don't have time to do referral. I don't want to do that. I don't want to invest my money. I said, okay. But most of my friends, they say they don't want to do this one. Despite I thought to tell them about it, they said, no. I said, okay, I'm not going to force you guys. Okay, but this is where the money is. So if you tell people about Omegapro, the company compensates you in this even it's more than 4 different ways. The rest sale, network bonus, leadership pool, and then 70-30 rule. I'm going to explain each of them one by one, okay? But please, there's a disclaimer there that explains to you that whatever happens here, Omegapro does not control it for you. You can't say, oh, Mr. Henry, this is how much you're getting, this is how much I'm getting. Whatever happens here is to do with your own, this is your own business in Omegapro. You control the section here. So any amount you want to be getting for yourself here, it's up to you. Just like you being a farmer, you plant your seed, you take care of your crops, they're going to give you good fruits, good harvest. If you don't take care of them, they're going to, Jaga is going to full your crops. Okay, so here you control section for yourself. That's what it means. Okay. The first one, direct sale. How does it work? That is you at the top there. You came to Omegapro here. You heard us talking about Omegapro. You say you want to start. You start Omegapro. You're happy with Omegapro. And because you're happy, you told your friends about Omegapro, your colleagues, your neighbors, your husband and wife, or whatever, whoever you tell about Omegapro, you were able to bring them in. Any amount these people are putting in, because the company has a budget for advertisements, which they are not doing. That budget is what they use to compensate their members that tell people about their business. Okay, that is what it means. So these people you brought in, any amount they are investing, the company gives you 7%. The one on the left, any amount he or she puts, you get 7%. The one on the right, any amount he or she puts, you get 7%. That's the first one. Okay. The second one is network bonus. Those two people that I brought into Omegapro, because Omegapro doesn't want you to bring too much people safe anyway. Just bring two people. Okay. That will multiply. So now they're multiplying. Now that's why it's called network bonus. So those two people that I brought, they brought their own two. The one on my right brought his own. The one on my left brought his own. So what the company does here, the side that has a lower amount, that is where the company pays you 10% from. Okay, if it's on the left or the right side, inside that has a lower amount for these two sections here, that's where you get 10% from. And this one does not stop, because when people are coming, it can be left, it can be right. Anyone that has a lower amount, you get 10% every week. Okay, and remember, it's paid weekly. The third one is leadership pool. This leadership pool is where you start ranking in Omegapro now. And at this stage now, the company start paying you, just like they give you salary, just like you sharing for the company turnover every month. But for you to qualify, you must meet up these volumes you're seeing here, okay? You and your teammates, because every month, the company take out 3%. That 3% will be shared for this pool 1, pool 2, pool 3. I'm going to explain more on this particular pools as I go along, okay? So it can make more sense to you, okay? And the fourth one is our leadership, our 70-30 rule. This is more of a pension plan here in Omegapro. I don't normally call it pension plan. I call lifetime payments, because this one, you're going to be getting from this section here till the next word comes, okay? The 10% the company gives you every week. At the end of the week, they pay you every Monday for this section here. So every Monday, by 12 o'clock, midnight, Sunday night, they will divide the money into two. You die your two leg, your left and right, okay? The 10% they're going to be giving you, they split into two. 70% goes to the one they put to they call e-wallet. That's where your spending money is kept. And the remaining 30%, the company will invest it for you and be paying you from that one 10% every month. Okay, it's actually paid every week, but in a month it's 10% you're going to be getting. And that one does not stop for you. Okay, I'm going to explain more too. Leadership and reimbursements. This is when now you start growing Omegapro now. You are becoming Omegapro, just like even my small company here in the UK. My startup does very well. By the end of the year, we recognize them. Tell them thank you for a good job, buy them gifts. Some of them pay for them to go for holiday trip and all those things. Here in Omegapro, it's called ranking. Omegapro start giving you rank because you are doing well now. You have become part of Omegapro now. You're growing your own team now in Omegapro here too. But for you to qualify for this particular section here, you must have a minimum package of $500. So you have $500 for yourself and help your left and right people to become the associate ranks. Then automatically you qualify for the first rank in Omegapro associates. They will tell you thank you and recognize you, put your picture up, which I'm going to show you very soon. Okay. And for builders too, see the same thing. Help somebody to become associate on your left, on your right hand side, and you and your teammates raise the volume, which is 9,000 on your strong side, 6,000 on your weak side. Once you've gotten that, this is the first and second rank in Omegapro that you're going to be getting. They will tell you thank you and put your picture the same way you're seeing it here. This is our newest associates and builders in Omegapro, and this is our team here. You can see the way they are shining. These are the first people that got the first rank in Omegapro for last month. Okay, so if you qualify for builder as silver, you're normally going to be putting a picture like this for people to know that whatever we're talking Omegapro here, that people are getting this rank. Okay, we are not robots, we are human beings like you. So that's the first rank in Omegapro, the builder and the associates. The next rank is a silver. Remember, I mentioned pool 1, pool 2, pool 3. From this rank of a silver and the gold, they are the ones getting the first 1% of Omegapro. That is when the company share 1% for this silver and the gold. Okay, from their turnover. Every month they take out 3%. One for this pool 1, one for the pool 2, one for the pool 3. So this is the first pool. But how do you become a silver? That's the first thing first. On your left and right, you have to help somebody to become builder. One left, one right. After that, the volume, 24,000 on your strong side, 16 on your weak side. Once you've gotten that, you've qualified for this first rank of silver in Omegapro. You're going to be getting the pool 1, share the pool 1 for Omegapro. Apart from that, from this silver too, the company pays for you to go for holiday too in your region. If you're in any country that you are, within that country, you'll be paid for to go for holiday trip for a couple of days. All expenses paid for in Omegapro. Okay? So the next rank is the gold. How do you become gold? Help somebody to become silver. One left, one right, and the volume, you and your team. 45 in your strong side, 30 in your weak side. Once you've gotten that for the month, you've qualified for this builder rank. What's your reward? Apart from the pool 1 the company is going to be giving to you, they give you a MacBook Air laptop, brand new laptop, 2020 edition. Why are they giving you a laptop? Because now you are ranking now, you are a good executive now. They want you to present the company with a good laptop. That's why you are being given laptop, okay? This is our newest silvers on this our team. You can see my humble self there as a silver executive. See the way we are shining. That is what Omegapro has made us to be, where you can shine and enjoy your life. So from this section now, they will be going to that holiday I talk about, okay? And these are the first ones that qualify for this Omegapro silver rank. The company paid for them to come for Dubai. So they all went to Dubai. This 2020, these are the first sets of people. That was when the office was open in Dubai. And they wanted them to come and see the office in Dubai, one-on-one. So all these ones all went to Dubai to go and see the office and have a good time there with that of Omegapro. Our good executives. These are our lovely good executives. These ones are the ones getting that laptop I talk about, okay? Once you become a gold, they give you that MacBook Air laptop. You see the way they are shining. These are the ones enjoying our good money in Omegapro. So ladies and gentlemen, whatever you hear me talk about here, people are getting these ranks every month, okay? You are not exceptional, so you can become one of these ranks and we'll put your picture here too to celebrate you for your good job. These are the people that got the laptops, okay? So whatever Omegapro promise you, the company delivers as promised. They don't default in their promises. That is one good thing about Omegapro. The next rank in Omegapro is a platinum. How do you become a platinum? You have to help somebody to become the rank that you were before you were gold. So one left, one right. And how much do you need to become you and your teammates? On your strong leg, 90,000, on your weak side, 60,000. Once you've gotten that for the month, you've qualified for this platinum rank. So from this platinum and the diamond, they share the pool 2. Remember the silver and gold share pool 1. This platinum and diamond, they share the pool 2. This is where the big money is, ladies and gentlemen. Because why? These people are making over 5 times of what the silvers are getting. So from this platinum rank, they get more money for that pool 1, okay? And apart from the pool 2, you're going to be getting from this one too. The company pays for you to go for a different trip. They're having a global event by next month now, okay? Where they're going to recognize all their platinum executives up. So that's the trip I want everybody to qualify to. For us, all of us to go together and meet up Omegapro founders one-on-one, see them and all our leaders are all around the world. They will all be this platinum trip. And the next rank is the diamond. How do you become diamond in Omegapro? First, you have to help 3 people first to become the platinum that you were before. 2 to your strong side, 1 to your weak side. Apart from that, the volume, how much do you need? You and your teammates. 240,000 to your strong side, 160 your weak side. Once you've gotten that for the month, you and your teammates, you've qualified for this diamond. One good thing to all this rank, ladies and gentlemen, all this rank I'm talking about, you don't grow by yourself. It's a team's effort. Because as you are growing to the next rank, all your team members are going with you too. So you don't go by yourself. That is one good thing about this section here that I like the most. Omegapro build everybody together. So you don't just grow by yourself. Okay? So once you become a diamond, the company gives you that pool 2. You're going to be sharing for the pool 2. And this watch you're seeing here, either Omega or Rolex, anyone you want, they will give you. Should in case you don't want the watch, they monetize it for you, give you $6,000. 6K will be given to you for these watches, should in case you don't want the watch, okay? And this is our newest platinum leader here in our team, okay? This is our honorable. I call her honorable. These are the ones making the good money in Omegapro here, okay? She's our newest platinum executive in Omegapro. All the other ones, don't look at them. These are the old ones. Look at the new one, okay? This lady you see with the gele. That's our newest platinum executive. So please, ladies and gentlemen, she did a very good job for becoming a platinum in our team here, okay? So we're happy. We are happy seeing them. Okay, the watches. These are the ones that got the watches. Some went for the checks, some went for their watches. So whatever you want, either you want the watch, you get the watch. If you want your check, the company gives you. The next rank in Omegapro is called the Blue Diamond. How do you become Blue Diamond? You have to have 4 people first to become the diamond that you were before. So 2 to your left, 2 to your right. Apart from that, how much you need on your teammates? You're going to be having 600,000 to your strong side, 400 to your weak side. Once you've gotten that for the month, you've qualified for this Blue Diamond rank. What is your reward? The company gives you this box full of money. $100,000 will be given to you for becoming Omegapro Blue Diamond. And apart from that too, you're going to be sharing for the pool 3. This pool 3 is a big money too, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so as I talk of today, we have a newest diamond in our UK team here. Our honorable, our DNA, our honorable Nenna, our Malisha. Yeah. She is our joy. This is our UK team here. She is our pride, our joy, our happiness, our everything. She has moved the shame all over our face for becoming a diamond in this our team here. So we appreciate her. That's why I put her with the people on blue, because why? She's coming there soon to join them on this blue picture. No more purple picture. Amen. That is why I link her together with all this blue diamond. That's the next rank we are hoping that she's going to jump onto now. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever you hear me talk about here in Omegapro, people are getting this rank every day, every month. They are all human beings like us. And because you don't do it by yourself, it's a team effort. Everybody grows together. That's the fun of Omegapro. You don't grow by yourself. She's becoming a diamond, Christy, taking over the world where she was before. So for you to grow in Omegapro here, your team members have to grow with you. That is the fun of Omegapro, ladies and gentlemen. So please, if you are here for the first time, please, this is a company you're looking for. This is the only company I can talk of the world today that you can put your money and go to bed and sleep with your 2 eyes closed, though your money is secured. That's Omegapro, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're hearing me for the first day here, please do yourself good and start as soon as possible. Please, you're not going to regret it. You're not going to regret it at all. That's fun of Omegapro. Okay. The way I talk about the company with passion. These are the people that became the Blue Diamond, because once you're a Blue Diamond in Omegapro, you got your check. This one, see them showing up their check. So anything the company promises you, they deliver as promised. That is one good thing I love Omegapro for. The next rank in Omegapro is Black Diamond. How do you become Black Diamond? You have to have 4 people to become the one that you were before. So 2 to each of the side, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. How much do you need? 1.5 million to your strong side, 1 million to your weak side. Once you've gotten that, you and your teammates, you become a Black Diamond. What's your reward? You'll be sharing for the pool 3. That's number 1. This Ferrari you will be giving to you. Should in case you don't want the Ferrari, what happens to you? They monetize it for you by giving you $250,000. So $250K will be given to you if you don't want the car. That is how good Omegapro is, ladies and gentlemen. This is our Black Diamonds in this. You see the one on the soldier uniform, Omegapro uniform, I'll call it. It's our newest Black Diamond in Omegapro here. Okay, you see the way they are all shining. These people are making good money, ladies and gentlemen. They are our pride. This is our African team of Omegapro because they are making us proud all around the world. The one from the extreme left there is from Guinea-Bissau. The other one there. So all these guys are doing very well. And for them to get here, they have helped so many people to become the rank they were before. So as they are growing, everybody's growing with them. That's the fun of it in Omegapro. This is them here showing off their check, their 250 check when they give to them. So this holiday we are going in, they talk about next month now. That's when they're going to be giving them these new ones are qualified. They will be getting their checks and their rewards too in this Istanbul that we're going to go to. Okay. So the next rank in Omegapro is a Crown Diamond. How do you become Crown Diamond? You have to help 5 people to become Black Diamond that you were before. 2 to your weak side, 3 to your strong side. Once you've gotten that, and the volume 3.2 to your strong side, 2.4 million to your weak side. Once you've gotten that on your teammates, you become Omegapro Crown Diamond. What's your reward? For 3, number 1, a customized diamond ring will be given to you. Apart from the ring, what this Lamborghini you're seeing here will be given to you. These are the cars, Cristiano Ronaldo, them, Tiger Woods. These are the cars you are driving, ladies and gentlemen. Should in case you don't want the car, what happens to you? The company will give you $5 million. That's the price of this car you're seeing here. So if you don't want the car, $5 million will be given to you. As I speak of you today, we have our one and only Daniel Onoja that has become the only Crown Diamond in Omegapro in the African continent. Ladies and gentlemen, this young boy has made us very, very proud. When I heard him spoke a few days ago, ladies and gentlemen, that was why I said I don't call myself an investor anymore, because the money he makes every week, me as an investor, what the money I put in Omegapro here, he's making more than one in a week, ladies and gentlemen. So please help Paul to celebrate him. He has done very well. Okay. The other guy is from Colombia, 29 years old. All these small boys, I don't know how they are doing it. But ladies and gentlemen, the fun of Omegapro is that overtaking is allowed in Omegapro here. Okay. I don't know how they are doing it. Look at how small they are. If I tell you how much these guys are making in a week, ladies and gentlemen, it's not a small money. So please, Omegapro is very fun, ladies and gentlemen. It's a company you're looking for. If you are hearing me for the first time, please don't just hear me today for just hearing me sake. Go back to the person that gave you this link. Tell them to get started. Okay? Just like I normally say, instead of you not starting at all, any amount you know that you have to start with that one. The company allows you to top up anytime you start. You can start small. If you have small to start with, as you go along, you make profit. You can add it more and upgrade your account. You can do that in Omegapro, ladies and gentlemen. So, guys, if you're hearing me on the first day today, this is the company you're looking for. Omegapro has anything financial in one basket covered. Your life in Omegapro here will not be a waste, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Normally, our FIAT achievements, I don't talk about this one much because why? All the numbers you're seeing here, we've gone past these numbers you're seeing here. Okay? All our trade here in Omegapro, 78% positive. Okay, meaning even though we are losing very small compared to the profit you are making in Omegapro here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a company I recommend for even my enemies to come and put their money here because why? This is the only company I can talk of today. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all. I thank you for coming today. Before I open for questioning, I have to leave this remark with you. I don't know your journey in life. I don't know how you've been. I don't know how you got to where you are today. Those choices that you've made in your life, some might be good, some might be bad. That has brought you where you are today in life. What am I leaving for you today? Is to don't hear me, just like I said before when I was starting. Don't just come here and hear me for hearing me sake. You might have had this thing before. You might have had experiences before that is not good. We all came to that. If I tell you how much I've lost myself in all these online things, you're not going to believe it. But I'm here in Omegapro talking to you, laughing because why? I have seen something different in Omegapro than other platforms I've seen before. So I will encourage you with my own experience, with my own story. Omegapro is that company you're looking for. Please, tomorrow you start Omegapro, you're going to come back and tell me, Mr. Henry, thank you very much for that day. I came to the call. How are you talking about Omegapro? I joined. That's what I want to hear from you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I'm going to open up for a question now. So in case you have any question, anything I want to know about the company at all, please feel very free to ask me. Okay? Thank you very much. And the floor is open now, please. Anything that I want to know about the company, please feel free to ask me. I will try my best to tell you nothing but the truth about the company. I will tell you from my own experience. I don't want to talk anybody's story. I will tell you from mine. So please, anything I want to know about the company, please, the floor is open now. Unmute yourself now and ask me a question, please. Thank you very much.